Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to Rob's Arcade. I am your host, Mr. Rob French, coming at you once again with the Monday show. This is actually part 2. Rob's Arcade, so the games get played and the games get saved so they can get played on another day. Rob's Arcade. My good friend Buck there, providing an amazing little theme song. Now this is actually part 2 of a video I did earlier, but something glitched. Something happened. I don't know what went on, and I found myself back in story mode. But with that being said, it did allow me to save the video. So I was lucky for that, and as long as I keep talking, I'm getting screaming bonus points. That's awesome. I should just do my show on here all the time and just constantly get... Oh my god, I don't know why I haven't done this before. I could just constantly rack up stats here. So yeah, I've just been hanging out with you guys on the Monday show. For those of you who don't know what the Monday show is, I like to hang out with you guys twice a week. On Monday, see how your weekend was, and then again on Wednesday, just to kind of touch base, grab some new comic books, hit you with that midweek breakdown, and give you guys something other than school and work to kind of focus on and get your week started and get you through that week. So when I left you guys, I was talking about I guess just like my weekend hanging out with Buck and doing some of this really cool GTA bonus content with the Halloween stuff that they've had going on. Really cool. A lot of fun. I was complaining they didn't do enough with Halloween. Like, they always kind of feel like during Christmas kind of give you some snow and kind of I don't know, I feel like anytime anything's going on, GTA tries to get in on that and tries to not exploit it, but kind of give you like some more content. You know, if like Halloween's happening, you know, whatever, they try to kind of get in there and give you guys a little something. Same thing with like Fortnite. I feel like a lot of video games do that. And GTA really raised the bar with their Halloween content, if you will. There was like aliens and thunderstorms, and the Christine car was here. I'm actually coming back to this area because this is where we found Christine and a crazy looking clown. There was like a crazy weird looking clown Buck and I came across yesterday. Buck found this crazy looking clown in the parking lot that went after him, and all this stuff seems to kind of happen around sunrise. And as you can see, the sun's starting to go down. And I'm going to hang out with you guys. Hopefully I won't lose internet and kind of like show you guys some of what I was talking about. Although this was weird when the internet connection was lost, I got snapped back into story mode, which you'll see at the end of the first part of the video. If you haven't watched part 1 of the Monday show, you need to go back and watch that first. Or you guys are like, what's this freak talking about? So anyway, it snapped me back into story mode. But it still had all the green skies and all the creepy stuff going on in the, like, extra content mode, if you will. But then, when I went back into online mode, there was still some thunder and some rain, but the skies were kind of clear. And then the like all the green, all the weird stuff in the sky, that was all gone. The skies were kind of clear, but there were still aliens in the sky. Spaceships, rather. Not aliens, spaceships. Which I can only imagine have aliens inside. This is a really cool shot, I feel like, right here. This is a great... If I were making a movie, this would be a cool cinematic shot I think I would put in. The water reflecting the sunset there. So yeah, Buck and I were hanging, like I said, just trying this stuff out yesterday. It was a lot of fun. It got kind of crazy. I'm going to share some of those videos with you today. I'm gonna try to hit maybe like video 350. I feel like that would be a lot of fun to try to hit today on this Monday. Now, like I said, I like to hear from you guys. So I like to hear what you guys did this weekend. I mentioned in the first part of my video that we did some cool Halloween stuff with the kids. And Carrie Ann's family got them like some trick-or-treat stuff going on. Had them like a cool little setup, their own little Halloween walkthrough that they could do and grab candies and snacks. It was really neat. Kind of reminded me of something like my parents would have done for all the neighborhood kids. You know, put together like a little party for everybody, and then we kind of hung out and watched some scary movies on the projection screen that they set up outside. It's pretty cool. Hold on one second for me, guys. Ooh, okay, that was another cool shot right there. I kind of feel like the roller coaster sliding right in through the camera there. All right, now it looks like, here we go, the skies are starting to change. It's starting to rain. So, okay, I guess that was just like a hiccup. All right, now this does not look like where you want to be, right? This looks eerie. This looks super, super eerie. There was a video I did once where I was on the Ferris wheel. I was doing, I think, like a social distancing video. I think that was what I was doing, and I headed out here to the amusement park to kind of demonstrate in crowds like what it means to social distance, and it started raining. Everybody went home. There was like literally, I thought this was so hilarious. There was characters in the video game actually leaving, actually walking away from the boardwalk here, like going home, like, oh, what, today's a washout, you know? Oh, look at that, so scary. And I still hopped on some of the rides. I rode the Ferris wheel, I rode the roller coaster, and it was the same thing. Like I was on the Ferris wheel, much like this, and the sun was out, but it was like gray skies, and it was rainy, and it felt very like, spooky. It felt very like, what's that movie? I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, you know, where they have like, always feel like carnivals and 4th of July celebrations going on, but it's still very eerie and rainy, creepy, like this. I'm gonna hang up here for just a little bit longer, kind of show you exactly what I'm talking about. Was a friend of mine, as you can see there. Now, Buck and I were really surprised at some of the stuff, like Christine, the killer car was in here, on fire, running people over. Said these killer clowns, spaceships. I thought this was only going on through Halloween. I thought they were going to end this, but I guess they're giving people a little extra time. I'm not sure when all this is going to stop, but if you have GTA, I highly recommend picking it up, because look at this. Just absolutely look at this madness right now. Tell me this isn't beautiful. Right? Kind of reminds me of like Final Destination, but they're at the amusement park. What was that? 3? This is so creepy. So yeah, if you guys have GTA 5, man, definitely check this out before they pull this extra content. Because it is... especially if like you're a horror fan, if you like being spooked, this is where it's at. Now, I can only imagine this is also in story mode. If it's doing this later on tonight, it might be fun for me to actually go into story mode with this and go out into the water where there's sharks, and that would be really scary. Out in the middle of the ocean during a crazy, wicked storm like this. Spaceships, aliens, sharks. I love how like the steady like layer of lights that go on within the city. Like they do a few lights, then a few more, then a couple of more. Really like layer all that timing on the lights there. All right, so it's going to stop on the next rotation. So yeah, guys, it's November 1st, but yeah, we're still in the Halloween mode. I feel like my wife and I, we still got a ton of movies to kind of go through. That's probably what we will be up to this week. I don't know what you guys have planned this week. My wife goes into the office tomorrow for her first time in a long time. She's been working from home. Kind of like why I'm on here with you guys now, just talking, hanging out. Typically, my wife's working from home, and I don't like to be all loud and what have you while she's on the phone. And so sometimes I'll wait till late at night, or I'll wait till she's off the phones later in the afternoon, kind of a thing, and then I'll kind of hang out with you guys. But I hate like being loud, which although like I feel this kind of sounds, it actually sounds stupid now that I think about it. Like, you know, we're rooms away. We're like, you know, she's in the next room. I'm in the living room. She's just down the hall in the first bedroom, and I feel like if they did hear voices, like let's say somebody in the background did hear voices, like in the parking lot. I mean, that's where I'm getting ready to go. Oh, there we go. There is a spaceship. I was like, I'm getting ready to walk over to the parking lot. But if somebody did hear voices in the background, right, and was like, what is that? They would probably just think, because they wouldn't actually hear like what I'm saying, right? They would just hear like, and then they would probably just think like, oh, well, that's just another worker, another employee talking with another like customer. That's not some guy like talking on GTA with his GTA buddies. Now apparently, like Buck said, now when the little evil clown dude popped up on my radar, or my screen, it did pop up on my radar. The creepy clown guy popped up on his radar as a red dot, I believe he said, which makes sense. Those are kind of like the same thing with I think he was like right over here somewhere. With like sharks, like when you get into the water and the sharks appear, they appear as like little red dots. And so he was like, yeah, there was like this killer clown. He was really hard to take down. He wasn't easy. He was kind of like a mini boss or something. And he was right around here. I'm gonna kind of walk around and just see if he's not maybe hiding out somewhere else around here. Who's this guy? He's kind of creeping me out. I don't feel like the only ones out here right now are weirdos. Okay, he's just well, he's a weirdo, but he's not like a killer weirdo. But yeah, like I said, the sky is like this crazy Ghostbusters thing going on, and you got spaceships up here in the background. Makes it almost impossible to fly. With the weather conditions and the interference that these spaceships are throwing off, it's almost like impossible to have any real control. All right, well, I'm gonna leave over here. Like I said, this weird clown guy was around here somewhere, but I don't see him now. And it could be a thing like, even though the weather is the weather's still quite, you know, spooky and all that, that some of the things like Christine and what have you might not be here anymore. I don't know. Maybe what we'll do is we'll just kind of cruise. Let's see here. Let's pop up this map. Let's head over to the Mask area. There's like a nice little boardwalk kind of area, not too far off the beach here. Just kind of cruise around the beach area. Check all this out. Now, hopefully you guys had a cool Halloween. Mine was kind of low-key. I was saying the last video, I went to bed pretty early, actually. It was the old guy who fell asleep and woke up after New Year's type of a deal. Didn't dress up, didn't carve a pumpkin. Just kind of hung out with Buck. We did this. Yeah, this was my Halloween yesterday, which was actually like one of the scarier things I've ever done in GTA and in video games in general. Just kind of cruising around and see if there's any weirdos maybe hanging out at the mask shop, you know? That's a prostitute. We don't want to do that right now. Let's see here. What's up with this guy? The controller is constantly vibrating and shaking from this thunderstorm. I think this guy's just wasted. I don't think he's like a... Whoa. Hold on. I don't know. This person looks pretty messed up, man. They kind of look like a zombie. Okay. Let's go back to that. So did I just kind of bump into you? I don't know. This thing is weirding me out. Okay. Well, she was... Okay. These people look like zombies, although they are not zombies at all. Oh my god, they're freaky though. Right? Alright, no monsters. The ghouls in here, dude. I got plenty of masks. The lightning strikes, I think, are just absolutely beautiful. They remind me of these bold, beautiful lightning strikes I used to play in Sega CD's Bram Stoker's Dracula. They were pretty wicked. I haven't seen any aliens around, which is kind of weird. We're going to cruise into the city. Just kind of head a little bit closer towards these guys here. Let's see here. Mark a spot on the map. Get us just kind of like in the heart of things. I don't know. Let me see. Right here sounds good. All right. Cruise down this way. My GPS recorrect itself here. Now, hopefully, like I said, there is some stuff still. Like, I'm not just cruising around with you guys, just showing you skies and rain. Hopefully there will be, like, Christine driving around, or, I know, man. It's apocalypse, man. There's zombies everywhere. Or at least I thought I saw two. I think they were just drunk people. But yeah, the spaceships remind me, I guess, like Independence Day is what they're going for. And I'm only assuming that each of these little Easter eggs or additions or whatever are taken from specific movies. Like I said, you got the flaming killer car, which is definitely a reference to Christine. The spaceships, which are definitely a reference to... I mean, that right there looks directly like a shot out of Independence Day. I feel like I said, even these green skies are something, or maybe like Ghostbusters or something like that. Now the beams don't seem to do anything. We've been like right under the UFO beams, I believe, and it doesn't really seem to like have any real effect or anything like that. You don't get like sucked up into the beam, which would be kind of cool, I feel like. See if we can actually maybe get under one of these over here. Oh, I paid the mechanic. The world is falling apart, but yet my mechanic got his money. Okay. He's like, pay me now, man, before this all falls apart, bro. Kind of looks like this beam is over here. Or I wonder if like the alien ships might be markers. Like you go to like kind of like where an alien ship is. That would be cool. That would make sense, right? You go to like where a beam of light from the ship is shining down, and then that would have like another little
Spare change for
effect going on.
114 kittens.
It's another homeless person that looks more like a zombie. Now wait, am I in the beam now? I feel like I might be in the beam right now. It's hard to tell if it's these lights. You know? That's the spaceship. Because I feel like that's the beam. So when I'm running through here, I'm kind of lit. But once you stand like right here, I kind of feel like this is the center of the beam. But like I said, nothing's pulling you up. Nothing's really happening. I feel like that would be a cool idea, to take these ships and make them markers. You know. Just kind of running around now just because I just want to see if there's like anything that's going to pop up. Being in the heart of the city, if there's any... Here's some music going on. People still partying, it looks like. The streets are definitely, like, I feel like more deserted than they typically are. You know? Like, even at night, I feel like there's more of a crowd going on. Right now, there's just, like, nothing. Just all the weird hobos and stuff. Stand under here, stay dry. Yeah, man, I don't know, it's weird. I was hoping to see Christine, the flaming car. Like I said, a lot of this content might have just been for Halloween, and they're still doing the, like I said, just the weather effects, which in itself is still cool. But I mean, the stuff that we were running into last night was just absolutely unbelievable. That's R4 telling me I need to wrap up this segment real quick. Another prostitute. All right. All right, guys. Well, I am going to stop it right here, but I'm going to come right back. I'm going to still indulge in this nighttime creepy stuff here on November 1st. Still kind of reeling in the Halloween spooky season. So hang tight. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back, guys. Hit the like button, share, all that jazz. And see you in just a few minutes, okay? Later.